Hello, my name is Israel Barraza. I will be going over the 26th Amendment. The 26th Amendment gives the right for 18-year-olds not only to be allowed into the military, but allowed to vote. A quote that dates back to the 1970s that was referred a lot around the duration of 1971 and 1972 was um, if you're old enough to fight, and meaning if you're old enough to get drafted for war, you're old enough to vote. Um, I think that was probably one of the biggest amendments that we could receive from till today's generation. Um, Without that amendment, others such as me and others around campus who are still young wouldn't be have given the right to vote. Um, I was able to vote my senior year of high school, and I think it's something that everybody should go and experience. Um, it's something that it goes back to you're not a little kid anymore. You get to come and vote, and you know, it's one of the things where you get to express your opinion, and your opinion matters. As others might still look at you as a kid, the U.S. Constitution declares you to be an adult. Um, there have been a lot of talks between the politics. Not sure when or where this was communicated through, but I know a lot of it has been communicated that 18-year-olds should be able to drink legally. Um, since you're already considered an adult, you're out of high school. Typically, you're out of high school. Um, but the main thing was if you're allowed to go to war for the United States, you're allowed to go and vote. Um, I know there was a lot of talk back then that 18-year-olds were still kids. Um, I think if you compare 18-year-olds now to 18-year-olds back then, there are a big amount of differences. Um, Considering the fact that 18-year-olds nowadays are not really familiar with politics. Um, I, as myself, don't like talking about them. Um, but when it was my turn to go and vote, I felt like my opinion was finally answered. I was able to finally communicate that how I felt, who I felt like should be running the country. Um, as we may have different political terms or parties, I still think that the 26th Amendment is one of the biggest amendments for allowing kids like myself, or young adults like myself, I should say, to be able to vote and give our opinion on who should be running our country, as most 18-year-olds right out of high school go and apply to be in the military. My name is Israel Barraza, and thank you for listening.